Hey, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. We got Carrie. We
Hi.
got Byron. Say hello.
Hey.
There we go. That's better. We need talkative Byron. So we listen to you guys out there in YouTube land. We asked a question and you answered, and we appreciate it. It was nice getting the feedback. We all talked about it. So this one's going to be shorter, later, and we're doing one subject. And today's subject is... Somebody else tell them what the subject is.
Fishing bloopers.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. So we're doing fishing bloopers. And I don't know. I didn't look at their other ones like I said I was going to. So it's going to be a surprise for me as well.
Okay.
I was planning on looking at them before, but I didn't do that. So instead of doing 12 like we were doing, we're going to be doing 6. And we got those done. And today I was smart and I wrote down whose were whose. So now this time, so now I can go, oh, I'm pulling Carrie's up, or oh, I'm pulling Byron's up. And then that's going to be the one that's pulled up on the screen. But we're hoping that you guys like this format, that we shortened it up a little bit and did things a little different.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. And once again, thank you everybody that commented on that video and gave us some insight into it, because we want it to be something that you guys want to watch. That's what we want to do. So we have fun doing it because we like hanging out with each other, but we want to make it fun for everybody else as well. So I think we're going to jump right into it, and we're going to do our first one here, which is actually going to be one of Carrie's. I'm going to share the screen here. And this one is called What Just Happened? ? Bass Fishing Bloopers. Share. Okay. So, oops, I didn't get that one all the way back. So here we go, starting from the beginning. And here we go, people. Let's see what we got going on with this one. Bass Fishing Bloopers. Oh, he's reeling. He's got a fancy boat. Oh, that's stinks.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Oh, I felt bad for it.
I felt that one inside.
Yeah, deep inside.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
done
that's
that.
stinks.
Dang it, she swam off with it.
Man,
The,
I think
the line snapped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Mine snapped and he just got to look at it. That's all.
Yep, and that stinks. I know if you fish or you've ever been fishing or you fish regularly enough, I guess that does happen a lot. You know, it hasn't. I haven't had that happen catfishing though. And I think it's because the line that I use. I haven't had line snap. I've had a knot come undone. I've had that happen. I've had a hook pull out of the knot. But yeah, anybody that's fished and has had that happen or just lost a fish in general, we all feel for each other when we see that happen.
Yeah.
Even if it is a bass fisherman.
Yeah.
Not everybody can be cat fishermen.
Oh man.
And that's the truth.
So that's right. It takes patience.
It does take patience. Yep. Catfishing is a patient sport.
Mm-hmm.
Which is always funny. I think I was telling Carrie today that it's funny when people get up in arms, or not up in arms, but when they're like, you're not catching any fish when you're live catfishing. And I'm like, I'm not trying to catch a bunch. I'm trying to catch my personal best.
Yeah.
I'm not using bait to catch a bunch of, and what did I say, Carrie, when we were on the phone?
Carry-sized fish.
Carry-sized fish. That's not what I'm trying to catch. I'm trying to catch
fair.
my personal best. So I'm using big baits and big hooks, and it gets rid of all the little ones. And you're just not going to catch them on what I'm using. So
Right. It's
that way
not
I'm
like you're fishing in a big area either. You're
No,
not trolling or anything like that. It's just sitting there
No.
waiting for the fish to come by.
Yep, targeting and hunting is what I'm doing, going for the big ones. So if you watch my lives when I fish, you might see me catch one, you might not see me catch one. Carrie, you'll probably see her catch 30 or 40 because she uses small hooks and small bait.
But she does a great job.
But she does a great job at it.
It is what it is.
Two different kinds of fishing.
Yeah.
Still love Carrie.
My freezers are full, so
Her freezers are full. I'm a trophy hunter and she hunts for food.
Right?
There
Exactly.
There you go. So let's go on to the next one here. We're going to have a Byron coming up, and this is
Let's go.
the fish snapped his fishing rod and he still reeled it in. Ooh. Here we go. Oh, these things always look cool. I thought those were always neat. So let's get this playing here. Oh no.
Oh, it might look a little crazy, but we're gonna catch it. Oh my goodness. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Here we go. Woo! Chew on this, baby. Yeah. What a giant.
Oh, look at that.
This is crazy. Oh my word.
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah.
That's one of those. That's one of those grouper.
That thing was huge.
Yeah, what do they call it? The Goliath groupers.
Yeah, they get really, really big.
Yeah, those are some massively big fish.
They sure are ugly though.
They are.
It snapped that pole like it was a twig. It was just like bloop.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Can you imagine not expecting it and then having that happen?
Can you imagine trying to reel that thing in?
He didn't give up. Either.
You know, I have a feeling he was targeting that fish though.
Probably.
I think that was targeted. You think about it, you have to have some pretty heavy duty
equipment
just to do that in first. And still that was heavy duty equipment that was smashed. So
yeah. That
I've
reel
never-
was huge. The rod,
never had anything like that happen.
I had 2 fishing poles break in one night, but they weren't the most high quality. So
What about you?
into that.
What about you, Byron?
What?
You ever have a fishing pole snap in half?
Yeah, actually I have. It was a 2-part, and right at the connection, it just snapped off and went out.
Oh, did it really? Wow.
But I still reeled it in with the other half still connected on the line or over the line.
There you go.
With the eyelids. So
Yeah, I've never had one snap in half.
Mhm.
I've had them where I had them sitting down and I've watched it project up into the air and then go back down into the water. I've had that happen.
Mhm.
I've never had it happen when I'm holding on to a rod though.
Yeah.
But I had one that I watched do that, and I was walleye fishing, and I had another one that was just out that I was using for catfishing while I was walleye fishing, and I watched it just go into the water, and I was really sad. While I was taking a fish off, I was taking a walleye off, and then I watched my rod go right past my face, and I couldn't react quick enough to grab it. And it was cold. This wasn't good. It wasn't try to grab your rod in the water weather.
Yeah.
So I lost that. That was like $100 and something rod and reel combo.
That's
But I
sad.
lost. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
real
And people, I decided I picked fishing because we're getting back into that time of the year. We're getting back in, getting ready to start fishing. So I figured that I would pick some videos for us to watch, some shorts, some bloopers, some things that happen. And that was pretty intense.
That was
pretty
intense. That was huge.
But I'll tell you, the one that I picked for our next one is very intense. And we're going to get this one pulled up here. And this one,
Let's see.
being a dad, This scared me a little bit. And you guys are going to see why here. This is alligator rushes out of water, steals Florida boy's fish.
You got it, buddy.
Look at how pretty it looks, though.
Oh,
Look at that
yeah.
sky
It's
and
clean.
it's beautiful.
There's a fountain.
There's a couple fountains.
Tired.
It's all right, buddy. Keep going.
Tired.
You got it.
Look at that. Got himself a fish.
You got it.
Look at that.
Nice.
I think this might have been a big one.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh
Little.
my
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
There goes the pole.
Yeah. It gone.
Whoa.
Little like what, 5-footer?
Yeah.
A big enougher?
Yeah, big enough to take your fishy.
Yeah. That's a plenty big enough gator right there. No,
Yeah.
thank you. I mean, yeah, no. No, thank you. But you can tell wherever they are. You said that was in Florida. You can
Yeah.
tell like they have a certain like less fear there than, you know, like the gators here or even in other parts of the United States that are really around humans a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that gator knew people mean food, you know. That was
Oh,
an
yeah.
easy catch.
Yeah. But, just, like I said, just being a dad, though, you see that and it's like,
Yeah.
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 For sure. No way.
Being
But-
a mom, even. Yeah.
but just imagine how tasty that gator would be.
Mm.
That's true.
Gator tail?
Like a whole bunch of chicken.
The whole gator.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd sit there and just a little fork, some barbecue sauce, maybe smoke some of it. It just looks tasty.
Fried gator, smoked gator, baked gator,
Any kind of gator.
gumbo.
Gator.
Tell you what.
Chicken fried gator.
Sit there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, it's delicious. Delicious.
Pickled gator.
Yeah, but that one, that one,
Gator.
and that's something I've talked about before. Like, I don't have to worry about stuff like that, or shouldn't have to.
Mhm.
I guess I could. It's very rare, but somebody could have dumped a pet into a body of water on me because that does happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I talked about that on one of the other ones,
Yeah.
but Carrie, you don't really have to worry about that.
Not typically where I go. I have been in Texoma, which is the big lake that borders between Oklahoma and Texas, has alligators in it. So I mean, they're still pretty afraid of people. So as long as we don't start feeding them, they should stay, continue to be pretty elusive. And so I don't really worry about it too much, but I always wonder what the bubbles are in the water when I'm out and about.
Turtles.
That's what my hope. Turtles
Snap-
or beaver. Sometimes it's been a
Snapping
beaver.
turtles. Yep.
Yeah.
You have any otters?
Do you guys have otters?
Yep.
Yeah, we got river otters.
Yeah.
Now, what about you, Byron? Gators? Do you have any in your area or the bodies of water that you'd fish? Or
I haven't seen any where I fished, but I've seen some a long time ago, went hunting with my grandfather in East Texas. So we're towards
Okay.
Louisiana. So I've seen some.
that's
Mhm.
cool. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure in some of the big lakes, they're there. You just need to know where to go, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
They're just not as pervasive of some place like, southeastern states. So
Of course. Yeah.
Still
And then,
still afraid of people for the most part
yeah,
in Texas. Yeah.
Let's keep it that way too,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
for sure.
That's what I'm saying. And then let's see here. So we got another one coming up here. Jump on this one here, and we got
Are we back to me? Is it my
I think
shirt
so.
next?
Yep, it's back to Carrie, and this one is hashtag blooper, hashtag fishing, hashtag shorts. It didn't. Well, it's named number 161 is what it looks like here. I don't know. Anyways, let's go. Let's see what he's got. Ooh, okay, there we go. Little needle nose gar.
Don't know how it happened. Let's get his butt back in the water. That was perfect.
Oh, he got a little scared of it there.
Oh,
A little bit.
He was a little scared.
that's one fish to be scared of if it starts hopping around like that.
Yeah, that's a needle nose though, not an alligator.
Oh, it wasn't? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was an
that was
alligator.
that's. I had to look at it twice, but yeah, that was a needle nose. But I mean,
Still.
yeah, they're powerful. They're powerful fish. They'll mess you up.
Yeah, he couldn't
But,
hang on to that.
I think it was funnier his reaction to it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went from old man to little girl real quick.
Yeah. And professional to rookie, you know, like
Mhm.
boom.
Yeah, I remember. Man, I know I've had. I don't know if Darcy's dropped a fish. I was trying to think if either of the kids have.
I've dropped plenty of them.
I think Aiden has. Well, I mean, like where I got it on film.
Mm.
Like I actually have a film of it. I think I might have had Aiden. Maybe that's what I'll do this year is make a whole reel of just every time I drop a fish.
Yes.
Okay.
Now you try your best, right, Carrie? Right.
I mean,
Byron?
yeah, but they're slimy. Slime on.
Especially with
it depends
catfish.
how angry. It depends on how angry they are too.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you get those really angry ones. Sometimes they're laid back and they don't do much, and
They
think
just
it's
fight.
they just fight. Sometimes you get that fighter, but yeah, I think it's pretty rare. I try to get a good grip on them.
Do you ever like reel them in slow? Like just leave them look close to the shore, just in water, just let them sit for a second? Because sometimes it helps. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, usually a lot of the places I fish, I have to do that anyways. Like it just takes me a minute because once I reel it in, if I'm fishing by myself, I gotta grab a net,
Right.
or I'm turning a camera on, or something. But yeah, usually it's at least a minute. There's times where if it's depending on the size too.
That's fair. Yeah, that's totally fair.
Depending on the size. Like the one spot last year, and I know there was a video when I caught the one flathead underneath the bridge spot. That one's real difficult to get down by the water.
Mm.
So it took Frank a minute to get down, and then it was still a mess trying to get it back up. I don't even think I filmed that part of it though. Us just trying to get the fish, because it's probably like 8 feet like down to the water. So like he had to like go down to a spot where he could walk down and then like slide down and then like walk along the edge. But sometimes the water comes up high enough where you don't have to. So
Right.
just depends on the water level and where you're at. And what about you, Carrie?
I typically will get a net and use that because it kind of just depends on where I'm fishing, but I still will get a net and try to just grab the fish with it, just because I can kind of calm down.
Yeah.
And then, once the fish is in the net and I'm either on ground or the net's in the kayak, then I'll work on getting the hook out of the fish's mouth. But
there you go.
I usually keep it in the net.
And I know, but Byron, I know you're excited because you got yourself a new toy.
I did.
A new toy. Got yourself a new fishing rod and reel this year.
Yep.
Congratulations.
And I'm excited because I'm going to get to fish with both of you.
Yep.
We're gonna be doing some surprise fishing coming up here.
Just a little over a month away.
Just a little bit.
It's coming up fast.
It's gonna be exciting though, but I'm gonna see if I can get them on some hogs. We're gonna go for some big boy. We're gonna be using big baits.
And
Real
catch some
big
personal
baits.
bests.
That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're going for. 3 personal bests in one night.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Mine's gonna be a real challenge. Because my personal best is already pretty big.
That's well.
Here comes that 120 pounder, man. Let's go.
you're gonna move into, different waters. So
It is, yeah.
we'll
Yep.
see what happens,
Oh yeah. Yeah,
magic.
72 is my best.
I think
72.
the state record is a 98-pound for blues. The state record is 98 pounds, and
Okay.
we got bigger ones than that. So
There we go. I've never caught a blue. That's the one thing that I want to do while I'm there is catch a blue. Because
Yeah.
around me we just have the channels, and so we're
Mhm.
gonna get me a blue catfish this year. But with that being said, let's move on to the next one here. Let's see. So that was Carrie's last one for the night. And then we have right here, we have Byron's, which is Fish Jump a Laugh. All right, share this one here. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, so he's bow fishing, huh?
Oh, he
Oh,
jumped
wow.
in the boat.
Oh, listen to that.
Play it
laugh.
one more time. Play it one more time.
Okay. That was a Asian carp, huh?
I love his laugh.
Yeah, that laugh is great. That was
I think
funny.
that was the best
though.
part.
That's good. That's what I need to get more funny stuff on. It always happens when you're fishing. It's just a lot of times I don't have the camera rolling when it does happen.
That's always how it works. Is like when the camera's not rolling, the funniest stuff happens.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's mostly because you're like, trying to conserve battery while you're out there. I mean, now I can probably do a little bit more, but it's also memory space too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, now with the jackery and some of the other stuff I can do, I can try to do a little bit more. Do you think you're going to do, Byron? Do you think you're going to do maybe some more fishing videos this year?
I don't know. I might. That would be fun.
Yeah, I mean, you did that one last year.
Yep. When I was trying to figure out how to record and do all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you got to learn. You got to learn somehow, right?
That's right.
Just jump in and do it. Just jump in and do it. You don't know unless you try.
It's true.
You don't. That's
No.
for sure.
No, and sometimes you just gotta. And you did good. You did good. It wasn't bad at all.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't.
It was all right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've had, I don't know how many I've had where I've gotten skunked.
That's
A lot.
part of fishing, man.
It is. It is. That's why they call it fishing and not catching.
Right.
Yeah. Out there. But that's the best part of it is just getting out there. Just
Yep.
being out in nature.
Just being there, yeah.
That's what
true.
I'm going to be trying to get myself out here. I know I was looking when I was on the phone with Byron the other day. I was looking at the weather, and I think I'm going to try to get out this week.
Ooh.
I don't know. I've been waiting
It's that
to hear.
time.
I'm going to be checking some Facebook posts, see if anybody's been having any luck. And it's about that time, though. I mean, we're almost mid-April. And the weather's warming up. It was beautiful here today. How was the weather for you guys?
It is absolutely gorgeous
Amazing.
here.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were in the 60s. Probably got up close to 70. Before this, I fell asleep and I was sweating.
Wow.
I was just
it's
straight
spring.
sweating. It is. It is. I was sitting there, but I mean, the fact that I'm in Ohio and I'm sweating is.
That's
I mean, it could possibly be a fever too. I'm not sure because I really haven't been feeling too hot. So
It's probably a fishing fever is what it is.
You
It
feel
is.
better.
Or cowbell. Could be one of the two. I could
Yeah.
need more cowbell or more fishing. It's most likely fishing
Yeah.
or an
Fishing
actual fever. It could be a real fever too. I could
Yeah.
be in a really I feel dehydrated right now, but I'll get that fixed after we're done here. I think maybe. We'll
Good.
see.
You should. Pedialyte or something. Water.
Pedialyte. Yep. And then we have one more video because we cut this down. We got one more video.
La-ti-da.
The last one is mine. And this is a little bit of a longer short, but I figured that I would end it with the great Bill Dance, who is the king of fishing bloopers.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody,
It's true.
I mean, I grew up, watching him in the mornings, and it was, Bill Dance is Bill Dance. He's awesome. But let's finish this off with some Bill Dance fishing bloopers.
We got our banner. It's extremely sensitive. Blue lizard. Blue lizard gives you maximum. What the hell was that? Into Frank.
Oh man.
Those are always good. There's so many. Like, I was looking specifically for Bill Dance, like short, like bloopers, and I swear it's like I typed it in, and it was just there were tons of them.
Oh yeah,
tons of them. So I just went with the first one that I could find there. But
that was a good one.
That
was a good one.
It is. It's fun, and not all of us are that lucky to have that kind of camera crew.
No,
around either.
But all of us are that lucky to be that kind of clumsy. We just don't get it on camera.
Especially shutting the tailgate of your truck on your fishing poles.
I've never done that, but I did. Frank, please forgive me. I don't think Frank knows this. And if he doesn't watch this, because he doesn't hear this, I'm going to be real angry. Anyways, he left his bait pole the one day in the bed of my truck, and I was picking up bags of soil for the garden. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, I don't want his fishing rod to get smashed. And this was like a cheap, like, it wasn't a fancy fishing rod. It was like a $10 Walmart special bait rod. But I go and I put it in the back seat of the truck. And I turned it around so that it was so that the tip was facing me, and set it down like on the seat, so it was kind of angled up. No. And then I went to go close the door, and it slid down right while I was closing the door, smashed it, and
oh no!
Right in the jamb of the door.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now I did replace it. I bought the exact same one,
and he had no idea.
That's all right.
And he still doesn't to this day. So, and he might be finding out. Well, but if he doesn't say anything, I'll know that he didn't watch this, and then we're going to have a whole nother conversation about him not watching me, because we already know that my wife doesn't after the other night. So on Sunday, that she hasn't been watching any of these. So she's with a lot of you guys out there that weren't watching. When we do these short reviews.
But she's also been working too, quite a bit.
Yeah, she also does. Yeah, she works a lot. So she's constantly going. But yeah, so we wanted to get some fishing in. Fishing season's going to be firing up. You're going to see me out fishing a lot. Hopefully Oak's going to get out there fishing. Get Byron out there fishing. All three of us fishing together. Mid-America meetup coming up. When is that, Byron?
It is May 19th through the 21st.
19th through the 21st. And where is it at, Carrie?
Tin Killer, Oklahoma. Lake. Tin Killer Lake, Oklahoma.
That's a state park, right?
It is a state park.
It is a state park.
And it's an incredibly beautiful place.
And then what else is going on? What have you been helping with?
We got a fishing contest we're going to be doing, and it's going to be great, grand, and wonderful.
Mm-hmm. And how can people join that if they wanted to?
Sign up at uglyfishcontest@gmail.com.
Uglyfishcontest@gmail.com. I will try to remember to put that in the description of the video. So if you want to go over there and do that, there's a lot of people that are working on that, especially Critter Creek
and JB Conway. Yeah.
So we want to special thanks to them. It's going on during the meetup.
Mm-hmm.
Two separate things.
Correct.
So
Correct.
you can just come out if you wanted to fish. You can come out and do the fishing contest, all ages, right?
Yep.
And
Correct.
there's gonna be prizes, all sorts of stuff. And you can find that out. There's tons of videos out there. If you search it, you're gonna find it. You type up there the YouTube, you'll find a video. I did one, Critter Creek did one.
Yep.
I think I thought there was another one, but I don't remember now. If there was.
Yeah, there's been several of them, and
So if I
about the meetup in general.
Yeah, I forgot about just in general. And then Byron is going to be greeting people.
Yep.
When he's there, he's going to be your greeter. So go up to Byron, shake his hand, and whisper something in his ear.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep. Real close. Get real close. Just say, "I like you," and then walk away.
Tell him safe.
Don't ask him for any help. I'm asking you guys to do that for him. I want you guys to make it as awkward as you can for Byron.
No.
Okay. All right.
Do it.
Go up to him and be like, "Do you want a piece of gum?" Yeah. You just got to get really close and whisper in his ear, though. I'm asking everybody to do that for me.
And tell him hi.
And tell him hi. Shake his hand. High five him. Low five him.
Sure.
Tickle him.
No.
Sneak up behind him with your fingers. Go like this. Give him a little tickle. But anyways, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Get ready to fish. Get your kids. Go out and fish.
Get him.
Let's see some fishing videos. Let's get to fishing. It's
Let's
spring,
go.
right? You
Yeah.
guys ready? Who's ready?
Fish on.
Fish
Let's
on.
go.
Slime on.